Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing a typical week's worth of lunch boxes that I make for the boys. So I know just like dinners and lunches and things like that, we all get stuck in a little bit of a rut when it comes to lunch boxes. My kids are quite happy to have the same thing every single day, but I feel, I don't know, not guilty giving them the same thing every day, but I just feel like I should spice up their lunch boxes because I don't want to eat the same lunch every single day. So I'm sure when they get a little bit of variety, they enjoy it. So I'm going to show you each morning when I make up their lunch boxes, and I'm going to talk you through what I have got in each boy's lunchbox because they do have slightly different tastes. And I'm also then going to overlay how I make everything that needs explaining. I hope you enjoy this video. I would love for you to hit that subscribe button down below if you are not yet subscribed to my channel. I post loads of different foodie content on my channel, so if you need a little bit of dinner inspiration, lunch inspiration, breakfast inspiration, and obviously lunchbox inspiration, then I hope you find that all on my channel. Also over on Instagram, I post loads of different foodie content too, so I'd love to have you over there as well. So with all that said, I'm just going to jump straight on into this, and I'm going to take you through Monday to Friday and show you the different lunch boxes that I give the boys. So firstly, I wanted to show you the lunch boxes that I have got the boys. They are by Brigenius, I think that's how you say it, maybe Brigenius. And I wanted to get something that had compartments, but the compartments were going to be like secure enough so if I put something that was a little bit juicy in one compartment, it wouldn't leak between the compartments. It's very secure. It comes with two little flaps on either side that when you open, this is the lid, and on the underside you have got a spoon and this is a spork, I guess. That's really easy how it comes off, so you can put it in the dishwasher to clean, and then these little spork and spoon come out of here really easily. The boys think this is very, very cool. And then once everything's been washed, they just clip back on there. You then have this next compartment here. So this is the inner lid. So again, your spoon and fork don't kind of mingle with the rest of your food. So this almost little plug here is what keeps it airtight in here. So they've got little open signs at either side here because you can see they've got little gaps down the side for your fingers to get in, and that's how you open it up. Sometimes it can be quite tricky to open up because it's airtight, but if you just lift that, and then it's very, very easy to open. And this is what is inside your lunchbox. So you've got this center compartment, you've got a bigger one for like sandwiches and things, and you've got a long one, and you've got two smaller compartments there. This center compartment is probably where I would put all my dips and things like that, because if you can see on your lid, you have got a little shape here that matches this shape, and when they're together, it forms a seal, so nothing can come out of there. This lid section pushes right down on every compartment, so nothing can go between all of the compartments, but this middle one just makes sure 100% nothing can go between. So if you match the lid up with the base, secures everything together. I then press that down to make it airtight. I then get my lid and close the whole lunchbox up. Right, let's get into what I am putting inside them. In the boys' lunchbox today, I have just got a fresh mango, and I took the skin off and then I diced it up and put half in each of the boys' lunchboxes. They've also got one of these little Wacko caramel bars each. In the centre compartment, I've just put a couple of blueberries because I only had a couple left, and they have got a bag of crisps each. And then over here, I made a little like homemade pizza on puff pastry. So how I made this was I just got the puff pastry and I laid it out onto a baking tray. I kept it in the parchment paper that the puff pastry comes in. I just rolled it out, and then I got a fork and I just pierced little fork holes into the puff pastry and popped it in the oven for 15 minutes to blind bake. So firstly, I got a bit of pesto and tomato puree, and I put that all over the base of my puff pastry when it came out of the oven. I then grated up some cheese, and also I cut up some salami as well to put on top of here. But the great thing about making this is it can literally be different every single time you make it. You can put olives on here, you can put ham on here, you can literally put anything your kids like on here, or you could just leave it plain. Once I had put my toppings on my puff pastry, I then put it back into the oven for another 15 minutes or until it was nice and golden and cooked through thoroughly. I let it cool down, I cut it into pieces, and then Rory took 4 pieces to school, but Jamie just wanted 2. So that was their lunchbox, a little bit different from having a sandwich, and they absolutely loved it. Okay, so here are the boys' lunchboxes ready for the day. Jamie has got a soft cheese and Marmite wrap, some ready salted crisps, a Baby Bell, a yo-yo roll-up thing, and a little fruit salad. And then Rory has got a, I put some tuna with some mayo in here, so a tuna mayo and cucumber wrap, prawn cocktail crisps, Baby Bell. This is like a little fairy cake type thing. And then he has also got a little fruit salad here, and they're ready to go. Okay, so today the boys in their lunchbox, Jamie has got a soft cheese and Marmite wrap again, some ready salted crisps. He's just gone for raspberries today, a Baby Bell and some cucumber as well. And then Rory loves this so much. This is rice. I cook it up the night before and then I keep it in the fridge overnight. And then I have added one tin of tuna in here, some small bits of cucumber, some mayonnaise and some salt and pepper as well. Mix it all together and it's a really, really nice and filling lunch for him. He's got raspberries and blueberries, a Baby Bell, 2 bits of cucumber and some prawn cocktail crisps. But then underneath he has decided to have this as his dessert. So he's having that, but Jamie didn't want it. So these are their lunch boxes today. I just wanted to also share another idea you could put in a lunchbox, which is similar to the rice idea, and that is to do a pesto pasta. I do sometimes make my own pesto, but for lunchboxes, I just find it easier to use the jarred pesto. So I just boil up some pasta and cook it through, and then I get my jar of pesto, add a couple of tablespoons in, mix the pesto through the pasta, and then add it into the kids' lunchboxes in the morning as their main section instead of having a sandwich. It's just like I said, another great alternative and something a little bit different for your kids to have when they open up their lunch boxes. Okay, so in today's packed lunch, we have made some bagels. So I always toast my bagels before I put them in the lunch boxes because then they're nice and crispy, and I always let them cool as well. So otherwise they would go a little bit soggy, I think. And then in their bagels, I have got some butter, some ham, cheese, and in Rory's I've got some cucumber, but not in Jamie's because he doesn't want any. They've both got a bag of crisps again today, and then underneath their crisps, they've got this little caramel bar. So they've got some peppers and some cucumber, and I haven't put a Baby Bell in there too because they've obviously got cheese in their bagels. Okay, so for the boys' lunch boxes today, I have given them each a little fairy cake as their dessert. We made these last night. I'm going to quickly insert here how we made them. In here, we have got 200 grams of butter, 200 grams of flour, 100 grams of sugar. I always half the quantities. 3 eggs, a splash of milk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder because I have got plain flour instead of self-raising flour. So I'm just going to beat that all up, and then I'm going to pop them in little sleeves and put them in the air fryer on the cupcake setting, and they'll be ready. They also have some cucumber each and a Baby Bell like normal. Jamie has got a ham and cheese bagel, and Rory has got his tuna, cucumber and mayo wrap. And then because I don't have any crisps left today, I have given them each some biscuits. They've got 3 little biscuits like this each. They're like cracked pepper biscuits. And then I have just grated some cheese with my little cheese slicer. Pop that in there so they can have cheese and biscuits as well. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to know what you give your kids in their lunch boxes because I could always do with a little bit of like meal inspiration too. So yeah, thanks again and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.